Hello, welcome to Navigate Now with Ife. My name is Ifeolu Akintade, your favorite host on this particular lifestyle podcast. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone that's been supportive to us as regards this podcast. Thank you for the feedbacks. Thank you for the criticisms, and they were very constructive. Thank you for the streams. Thank you for the sharing. Thank you for the subscription. This really means a lot to us. Thank you so much. I see it on YouTube, I see it on Instagram, I see it on Facebook, and every platform that we are. This is just an indication that we're doing a good job. And trust me, we are putting in our best to making sure that we give you nothing short of the best. Thank you so much. Also, before we continue today, I would like to say that we need volunteers just in case you're skilled with video editing, graphics, flyer designs, and all of that. I want to tell you that we need you in our midst. I mean, if you share this burden that we have, also you can be a part of us. Just reach us to us. You can email me at navigatenowwithife@gmail.com. You can message me on Instagram, on our Facebook platform. You can also do comments on YouTube, even on Spotify. Someone will be available to attend to you. So please come in the numbers and come and join this team, and let's make this thing work and become better. All right. So in the last episode, we talked about mentorship, and we were able to, treat a whole lot of things and like that. I know we stopped at where we were differentiating between a mentor and a role model, and that's where we're going to continue from today. So before we start, I'd like to say that your mentor can also be your role model. Basically, these functions are actually entwined. So when I said you may not have direct access, to a role model, you can. In some rare cases, your mentor can also be your role model. You want to replicate the results that this person that you're submitting yourself to for mentorship, you want to replicate those results and more. Okay, so in some cases, you can have your mentor also be your role model. So right about now, we delve into episode 2, and here we'll be dealing with topics like why do I need a mentor, and how to choose a mentor. Then we'll go from there to what do you do with your mentor, okay? And then can you have more than one mentor? And we'll do an overview from there, and then we call it a day. So right about now, let's go to why do I need a mentor? We've been talking about mentorship, we've been saying this and that. So the question is, why actually do I need a mentor? Some of us have embarked on some things before and all by ourselves, and we're able to do well. So really, you do. Sometimes it comes to your mind that, do I actually need a mentor? Really, the answer is yes. So if for adventure you've done something, you've embarked on it by yourself, and you're able to come out strong, the point is that if you do have a mentor, it means that you can actually do better. It means that your results can actually be better than what you have. Because right now you're doing it with more guidance, you're doing it with more support that you don't have before, and wisdom is being passed down to you. So it means that you can actually do better, you can have more results than you have actually had. All right, so I will delve into what I write here, what I've written here, and I'll make myself practical example. All right, so one of the first reasons why you need a mentor is that you need someone that will share experience with you. It's called experience sharing. Now, remember we just said that a mentor is somebody that has vast experience, in that particular field or in that particular thing that you want to do or something related to it. The person has experience, the person has expertise. You understand, the person have been there, made some errors and all of that. So this person, based on their own personal experiences, can actually share with you, and those can form a guideline for you while you're embarking on whatever it is that you want to achieve. I'll give you a live example. So when I was to start this podcast, you must have heard me make mention of Pastor Wale, in church and all of that. He has done podcasts, seminars, he has done things that looks like pouring out to people, giving out what he has, pouring out just to make sure that people are better and all of that, over and over like that. So when I reached out to him, I was like, okay, this and all of that, and submitting to the mentorship, he gave me lots of guidance. He shared his own experiences. He told me about conferences that he has had. He told me about how he has done, one or two things, at some point that he needed to stop. He made mention of some of the setbacks that he had, probably from when he was starting and all of that. Those information were very priceless to me. They were very vital to me, because I had guidance, right? It will help me to avoid some of the setbacks that he had, because the setbacks that he had, he was able to overcome them at some point. I don't need to go and repeat those errors, right? So I already have, like, it's like a light that was shone into my path, such that those pitfalls, those potholes that were on the way that I could have fallen into, I will not make those errors. Why? Because somebody shared their experience with me. Take for instance, for some of us that watch football, you see that there's usually a coach. All right, there's usually a coach that coaches the team. In most cases, these coaches were at some point footballers. All right, they were at some point footballers. It means that they've been there before, they've experienced those things before, so they can coach you, based on their own personal experiences. So for some of us that love football, somebody like Guardiola. Yeah, he's a very good coach. He has been a player before. Do you understand? Probably a midfielder and all of that. And you can see that impact in his team. All right, if you now compare it with somebody like Frank Lampard, all right, you see that there's a bit of difference. You know that this man is a professional, and also it's very rare. What would you think for someone like me that's never been a professional footballer before to come and coach an entire team? You understand? Because Guardiola, we have hands on the job technical know-how, so is perfect, a good fit to be a mentor to players on the football pitch. Do you understand? So one of the reasons why you need mentorship is that you will enjoy experience sharing. Your mentor will be able to share experience with you. So that I wrote here, I said, mentors provide insights based on their real world experiences, saving you time and helping you avoid common pitfalls. That's number one. Okay, let's go to the next. Another reason why you need a mentor is objective perspectives. What I have here, I said a mentor can offer an unbiased view of your challenges and guide you towards solution. One of the things that a mentor can do for you is to give you different perspectives. It's possible that you are in the midst of something and you are thinking it in a particular way, because a mentor has experienced over and over. He has been there for quite some time. The person can give you different perspectives, different scenarios, different different ways of solving that thing. I give you an example. For those of us that are Christians, in the Bible, there was one time that the boy Samuel, in those days, it was written there in the scriptures that God called Samuel 3 times. The first time when God called Samuel, he didn't know who was calling. He was just hearing his name Samuel, and he was wondering, oh, maybe that must have been my master calling. He went to Eli, and Eli said, oh no, I ain't the one, my bad, I'm not the one. It happened the second time. He heard his name again, and he went there. He went to meet Eli. He said, you called me, I'm here. And Eli was like, oh no, I'm not the one. But because Eli was experienced, he must have also experienced God calling him out, and all of that. He was able to say, oh, my perspective is that it is God that's actually calling to you. So based on his perspective, based on his experience, he was able to guide Samuel to say, next time when you hear that voice, next time when you hear that voice, say, Lord, I am here, I'm listening. I don't know if that was what he said in verbatim, but something like that. That is one of the things you get to enjoy with mentorship. You will be able to, your mentor will be able to share with you different perspectives, different possibilities, so that you have a wider horizon, you have a wider view on what you are dealing with, and you don't narrow yourself out. All right, let's journey forward. Another thing, one of the reasons that you need a mentorship is an opportunity for network opportunities. You see, for that person that you want to submit to as a mentor, the person has gathered momentum while he was doing his own journey. You understand? While he was going, he has picked people here and there. He knows people that can be of resource that he has gotten over the years. He has also, most likely, that person must have had a level of platform, and all of that. So such things will be made available to you on the platter of gold. Why? Because you are under that person, because you are submitted to that person for mentorship. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you don't, let me give you a live example. For some of us that have been following, you must have heard me say something like, my other brother is one of my mentors, right? He works with one of the very biggest financial institutions in West Africa, right? So by reason, he's a top gun there, and by reason of that, it means that he has quite a rich network. I don't have access to those. When did I even finish school? When did I? You understand? There's a long number of years in between myself and my elder brother, right? So he has acquired quite a large number of meaningful and rich networks. One of the things that this man did for me is that he keeps he keeps giving me access to his own networks. You know, by my own doing, I wouldn't have known or come across these people in years. But on a platter of gold, on a platter of porridge, this man gave me direct access to some of these people. Should in case I will need these people as I journey in my goal, as I journey in life, I have access to them. And not just that he gave me access to them, he has also given me the keys on how to manage those relationships. One of the problems that a lot of us have is that we don't know how to manage relationships. But with the guidance of a mentor around you, he will not just give you access to networks, he will also give you guidances on how to manage those networks. What to do, what not to do, how to deal with this person, how not to deal with this person, and all of that. I enjoyed the same thing with Richard Obiache. Do you understand? Met people like Paigamde and a host of people like that. You can keep counting. Do you understand? Mentorship will give you opportunity for access to network opportunities, networks that are beyond you, networks that you cannot use money to buy, networks that will take you years for you to get. You can get them on the platter of gold from mentorship. All right, let's journey. I don't have so much time. Mentorship will also give you opportunity to increase your skills. All right. Now, a mentor, most likely, of course, yes, not like most likely, has more experience than you do. He has discovered that on this journey that, during his own time, when he was doing that thing, or maybe when he was starting, he must have come across that, maybe he has made mistakes, and eventually occurred to him that, he will be needing some skills. All right, you'll be needing some skills. You'll be needing to do this course. You'll be needing to get this material. You'll be doing this. You'll be doing that. So for you that maybe you're a newbie or you're just starting out and all of that, you don't have to go through the error of you don't have to start going to discovery by yourself to say, okay, you have now failed or you have now made an error. You now discover that it was because you didn't have this particular skill or because you didn't have that particular skill. One of my friends shared something with me. I think it was yesterday also. She was applying for a job, and you know why she lost the opportunity for that job? Because of the configuration of the laptop that she has. That's why she lost the job. They needed a laptop with a better configuration. As simple as that. Do you understand? That was the only thing. That was the only reason why she lost that job. Do you understand? Should in case she has maybe asked for guidances, but not necessarily myself, from people, in that particular job, for people that experience on that job, maybe they would have been able to point it out that, okay, you'll be needing this skill, you'll be needing this hardware and all of that. Just like that, she lost it. Why? Because there was no guidance there. Okay, so mentorship will give you the opportunity to know the right skill, the right acquisition that you need on the goal for that goal that you're going for. So you see, mentorship is very key and jamming. It makes life easy for you. It makes achieving something very easy for you. The last one on this, is confidence building. A mentor is one person that knows how to motivate you. He knows how to inspire you. You understand? A mentor, one of the crucial things that a mentor, he has been there. He has expertise. He has faced situations where he knew that he was out of motivation. There was no inspiration. Maybe by reason of something, he already discovered how to motivate himself when situations arise. When you get into that particular scenario, you don't have to go through the stress of discovering how to. Somebody already know how to. The person will just spill it out to you. Do this and you get motivated. Do this and you get inspired. There are so many reasons why you need mentorship. It is very crucial and germane to achieving your set goals, to achieving your SMART goals. All right. So let's call this episode. Let's bring it to an end here, so that we have time to digest. All right. So I'd like you to brood over some of these things. I need you to study it. It will start giving you ideas on, who you will be thinking of to submit to as a mentee. who you be thinking of to pick as your mentor. So thank you for this time out. In the next episode, we'll be talking about how to choose a mentor, and yes, if time permits us, we'll go to what to do with your mentor, and if time permits us, we'll go to, can you have more than one mentor? Until I see you next again in the next episode, I say keep grinding, keep the work going, don't be lazy, put your efforts, grind, do all it is, submit to mentorship, study, do all you can. You have the ability. Everything you need is readily available for you. Thank you so much. Let's stream, let's share these these resources, let it reach so much people. The idea is want to make more impact. All right, I see you in the next episode. Thank you and bye. I love you.